Hello? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I can hear myself. Nice. Let's see. See if we have. Hey, hello. To be honest, today I have. Let me stop this. Today I have another. Oh, I have a robotic voice, and I see. And now you don't. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Hello, everyone. I I've just realized that internet historian here just released another video, and I mostly like is all of his content, and this is worth like 1 hour and 28 minutes of video. So bear with me. Do you have any work tomorrow? I hope not. I hope that you have a free weekend tomorrow, or at least you don't need to wake up so early. Later, I will. I don't know, guys. Like for me, my now it's working. What the heck? Oh, nice. Okay. You know what? You know what? Um, I'm going to I'm going to trigger some people. I will be streaming Hogwarts hashtag Hogwarts. Bro woke up and choose family. Of course. I will be playing it. It's been a while that since the last time I played it. I wanted to revisit the castle and do some things. And I want to do the to be the part of destruction. I will be the new Dark Lord. I will be streaming soon. And then hashtag VTuber. Let's put any controversy hashtag. Oops. Uh, I don't know how to. What the heck? Okay. Okay. And I will not be scrolling here, but I wanted to show you before we start the uh before I will start the video. Because no, what floor? Like I will let you see what like how much of the this is not thousand. This is not thousand. This is have you seen? This is that 1 trillion they have do with the Philippine flood project, and some of them have just finished with flood PH. Okay, like some of the structure has just recently finished. Like have you seen? Is this the is this image like this only finished like at in 2025, like 2 months ago. And yes, 1 trillion. So let's okay. 1 trillion. Yeah, I don't know how to write it. I'm a little bit dumb. PHP to euro. It is 14 billion, man. 14 billion euro worth of projects for the for the flood control. And now, do you see? This is the flood control. This is the 1 trillion project. And have you seen this? It's not even. They say that there is flood control, but there are still flood in the Philippines. Like, are you kidding me? Have you seen the track here? It's almost submerged. Holy freak! Like, have you seen this? This just finished this I think August, if not May, if not July, it is August. Yeah. Like, have you seen this? Okay. Have you seen this? Like, this this is worse than than anything you can see. This is practically a joke. Like what the? Let's put some music because I don't want to. I don't want to stream like something that. Have you seen? And you know what's funny? Like they have released the request of the DPWH. It is an organization for the water control unit for the flooding system in the Philippines. Or it's not only flooding, but I think it is more related on natural disasters and structure for the Philippine government, from the government to the Philippines, for what I understand, right? And what they are say, what I wanted to tell, what they've done with that, it's what they have written there. It is like they have put the rock. You know, the when you're going through the mountains, there is the freaking net to catch any debris that is falling from the mountain. Usually you can see it when near roads, right? And you know the metal net that they are putting on the mountain walls near the roads. So if ever one piece of rock is going to fall, it's not going to go straight to the road. And what's written there, it is I will make example because I don't know the exact price. Like from what I understand, it's they have let's say the cost of the net. This is only an example, okay? It's €5, okay? But they have put there the cost of one net, it's €20. Like they have doubled the amount, or the price of the required price for buying the materials. So what they have done, it's they have bought the cheapest material ever, and they have request for the most the price for the most expensive material, and they have bought the cheapest material, and so the rest of the money they've got it's gone through the project's executioner and the politician pockets. The money is gone there. By the way, this is freaking bad. Like how can I see? Let's go back to YouTube. Lord, sorry, I like to watch how you can see. I like theme park rides, so that's what is going to. I have those in my pages. Good. Like this is only okay. Because now this is they have putting many things on. Okay, filter. Let's say. See, this is how big it is, because 1 trillion is missing from that they are what they are doing. So this is the image that they have.
Fake tubes are discovered in the flood control project in Barangay Acau, Bawang, La Union. Public Works Secretary Vince Dizon points out the tubes attached to the structure were mere props. The tubes, known as weep holes, are supposed to measure 2 meters and cut through the structure, but officials found them cut into short pieces.
See?
The agency also notes the metals used for the project were too thin.
See?
Dizon says the 180 million peso project is substandard. The contractor behind the project is Silver Wolves, but officials could not provide other details. The project was reported completed in March
See,
2025 but
2025, it's only recently, but
remained
it's
under
already.
construction at the time of inspection. With these on is Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong, who is also a special advisor to the Independent Commission for Infrastructure.
See? They just only. Like, can you see how bad the flood is? Like, you cannot even go biking. You cannot even go biking on the road. See, it's so flooded that it is bad. It is bad, and they are stealing from those things. Like, you can see the houses there already. Like, holy freak, this is scary. I don't want to watch it. It gives me anxiety. Yeah, so that's the thing that I wanted to, because it's let's admit it, even here in Italy there are so many flows. Like, example, I will give it an example. There are too many let's say, um uh there are so many foreigners here in Italy that they don't have any documents, or they came here illegally. I think it's not only here. I think it is I think most of the Europe problem. And I think the government is doing nothing to prevent them. And so, like, I'm not telling you that it is all the people that they are coming here are bad people, okay? Um, what I'm trying to say, it's most of the problem it is happening on the street right now. It's because of them. There are there are so many, how you call it, there are such a big gap on the cultural differences. Like, for them, protesting and violence, maybe it is a thing for them, but we have rules here, and they are breaking rules. But what is happening, it's ended up like, on rally or riot. Like, and that not only riot and such thing. There is even the, how you call it, the criminality increase. And yeah, so I'm not here to tell you that that we need to do something, or I am suggesting something. It's just the, corruption. It is on every country. Like, I hope there is a good country that it is not it is not controversy, then it is okay. But that is the latest from the Philippines. like are you okay? Like, if you want to steal something, then steal for something that they will not notice. That don't steal the like the big cross on the church. Like, it is impossible that to notice. Like, they have gone for the 1 trillion. You can steal it, like, from time to time. I don't know. I'm not telling you that they need to steal, but if I'm I'm going to be in the mentality of a steal, of the one who steal. For me, I will steal something little by little na, so I will not be, so they will not be wary, no, of their money or items. But if you're going to steal something big, then obviously that they will notice it. It will be weird. Okay. Let's stop. I want to watch this. Let's go.
This video was made possible by Saley.
Ito ay internet historian. Ever given, ever taken away.
Okay, music fades in.
This is good. I will enjoy watching this.
My friend,
Mm,
let me weave you a tale
yeah.
of a windswept night
Holy
beyond
freak.
the old Egyptian sands, where the water plays coy with the shore,
Oh,
and the coy are sure to play in the water.
wait. There are even koyon. There are even koyon the freaking Egypt.
Where the desert
Or,
wolves
Africa.
make love to the moon. Exterior day. This is the Suez Canal. Undeniably.
Okay. I think it is. It is that. Well, wait.
Egypt's
There is no
most famous
koyon the
body of
Suez
water.
Canal. What the heck?
Nothing bad ever happens here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, except
Yeah.
for that one time.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. Ever given
Um,
me?
Okay, so there's a ship, and it's called the Ever Given. And
Okay.
it's going up the Suez Canal really, really fast. Probably.
Yeah. What the heck?
And you think that, well, the Port Authority would call up, and they'd be like,
Captain, you are going way too fast.
but the
Yeah?
captain, he's wicked sick cool. So he's like,
They're just jealous of my passion for going fast through critical trade infrastructure. Increase speed.
Yeah.
If you will not slow down, prepare to meet the full might
What
of the
is
Egyptian
this?
military.
two of Egypt's fastest fighter jets scramble on the runway. But the captain kept adding power.
What the heck? Is this?
The people
Fast
of
and
Europe need
Furious?
these Chinese knockoffs of European goods.
And they got all sorts of technology to go like top speed.
Don't go faster, I beseech you.
The bug
But
that was
everyone
good
on the
one.
crew was loving it. Yeah, go faster. But then
Look out! Someone left a ramp in the middle of
What the
canal.
heck? How
I
can
ain't
they?
afraid of nothing.
it was at
How
this
many
point
glasses
that
this
the
guy
captain chose
this
to
guy
do a
has?
wicked sick job.
Holy freak!
Lens flare. But they overshot it. They were gonna collide with a gently sloping sandy bank.
Oh.
They threw on the handbrake,
Drop anchor. Brace for impact.
but it was too late.
Holy
Collision.
freak! This is bad.
Literally everybody died.
Oh, rest in peace, guys.
Ever given, ever taken away. Yeah, that'll do. All right, see you in a year. What do you mean it's not long enough? Wikipedia, ChatGPT. Add the music. They love that. A reaction GIF? That's a good one. No, this video is too good. Dial it
Yeah.
back a little.
Okay.
Okay, let me start again. I'll
So, yeah,
do the
start.
phony voice too. Better. Okay, so here's what really.
Okay, the following is based on the true events. However, the most of the details come from secondary resources. While some conversations were recorded, including the video air data of the ship, almost none of that material has been made available to the public. So we took few liberties to fill in the gaps. All characterization should be considered fictional, not reflective of the real people involved, and interpreted for storytelling and entertainment purposes only. Also, we play a pretty fast and loose with certain details and the order of events. Be cool and please don't bother off the people involved in the Suez incident. We're just here to have a good time. Yeah, that's all. I agree. I agree. And I don't have even
This story begins
the
in
power
Malaysia.
to
Of
search
course,
for it.
you already know, but that's this one
Like-
over here.
Malaysia.
And at a port named Tanjung Pelepus is the container ship known as the Ever Given.
Mhm.
The last of the cargo is loaded onto the ship, and the captain of the ship, Krishnan Kanthaval, is there with his crew
Kanthaval.
of 20. Hello.
Okay. The crew comprises about 20 Indian dudes who do everything from navigation, engineering, maintenance, and there are photos, but it felt unnecessary to show them here. Okay.
At this point, Kanthaval probably said something like, "All right, the boat's tummy is all full of cargo. We're almost ready to get going."
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
So Evergreen, the operating company of the ship, would have called ahead and booked passage for the ship.
Pipe.
Yes, one adult ship ticket,
Moshi mosh.
please. Large.
Large.
How many containers? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now this guy, the operating
Of course.
company, is on the
Yeah,
line
me too, I'm
with the
going to
Suez
count like
Canal
that.
Authority, and they are in charge of all of the operations of the Suez Canal. All right, thank you for choosing Suez Waterways. You are scheduled for March 23rd. You are 922nd in queue. All right, we've got a Supermax container coming through on March 23rd. Pulling up the stats now. The Ever Given, one of the largest container ships in the world. Over 400 meters long, 60 meters wide. Only 10% smaller than the world's largest aircraft carrier. Able to carry over 20,000 of these shipping containers. Here's a guy in a sandwich for scale. All right, navigator, helmsman, Gene. Let's get going. We wouldn't want to hold up the other ships. With a teary goodbye, the Ever Given sets sail from Malaysia and makes course for the Netherlands. Let's go to the map. Malaysia, and you already know, but the Netherlands is over here.
Okay.
Well, it's so simple. You just go from here over to...
Ups.
Oh,
Ups. No.
we're blocked by Africa.
That was. I was almost got it right there. I was telling myself like, wait, there's something wrong with this map.
Sir, should we just head back? Don't worry, I know a shortcut. Head into that inlet. It's called the Red Sea.
Mhm.
Captain, it's blue. I know. In a bit
Yeah.
over a week, the
Don't you
Ever
say.
Given cruises all the way to the Red Sea.
Mhm.
And on the way, someone on the crew points out Djibouti and says it aloud.
Djibouti.
Djibouti, because it's fun to say.
Okay. Yeah,
it's a
you
great
done.
time to be a cargo ship captain, I can tell you that much. Captain, we've got another problem on the sat-nav. There's more land in the way. How are we supposed to get through an obstacle like this? Should I just head back? Now, if this was 1868, Kanthaval would be in big trouble. But luckily, in 1869, someone happened to dig a big channel. Right from one side of this isthmus to the other. And
Okay.
filled it with water, they did. Which meant that ships no longer needed to circumnavigate Africa. It's nothing personal. It's a geographic thing.
Yeah.
Late that evening, the Ever Given arrives at the Gulf of Suez. Here on the map.
Okay.
It's a big open area for ships to park. And there are ships everywhere, sitting idle, waiting for their turn to pass through the canal.
Okay.
Now the helmsman is kind of driving around the area, looking for a place to park and drop anchor. But then,
Wow.
something captures his attention.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that mysterious looking ship over there? It looks
MV Aman.
MV Aman.
Amon.
Do not speak its name, helmsman. Why not? Look, there's a spot. That's
Is
a
it-
handicap.
This
Park the ship, drop anchor, and radio in to the
What the
Suez
heck?
Canal Authority. Thank you for joining the queue. Typical wait time is a few hours, up to one business day. Why do we have to wait? Why can't we just go straight through?
Mhm.
Because we've got rules here at the canal. A big book of them. No running, no dive bombing, blah, blah, blah. Somewhere way down the back of the manual it says, all vessels entering or leaving the canal must have a pilot. And in fact, a ship as large as yours needs 2. These pilots
Okay.
are employees of the Canal Authority who
SCA
understand
pilots.
the perils of the route. Kind of like a consultant to the captain. And they stand around going, yes, yes, go here, turn coming up here, watch out for the geese. So just
Oh, they have
stand by
even
for a
geese
while, yep.
in the canal. Wow, they have koi and they have geese.
Nothing to do till this pilot arrives.
A national
Guess
park
I'll take a little bit of me time.
in poor
I'm off to
words.
my cabin, fellas. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And so just after midnight, Canterville heads back to his quarters to take a nap.
Okay. 0
Quite a
0
cozy
20.
scene, wouldn't
Of
you
course.
say?
Yeah.
But all is not well on the Ever Given tonight. There seems to be some trouble with the weather.
Like they have made the VTuber model of
Canterville wakes up. Outside is the loud rattle of shipping containers
Holy frick.
sparring with the wind. Loud
Okay.
enough to capture Canterville's attention.
Mhm.
Rara. He dashes up to the bridge. All right, what's the status on it being really, really windy outside?
Dadamad sa boxes
The wind is up to 35 knots,
are the
but the
top
Ever Given is
notch.
fine and the anchor is keeping us held. All right, it sounds like I can head back to my quarters then. Wait, Captain. I think we need to move the ship. Yeah, those guys are getting closer and closer to us. We're surrounded by ships like the Al Nasriyah. Their anchors can't withstand the wind and they are being dragged about. We need more buffer or there's risk of a collision.
Okay.
Good thinking. All right, duty engineer, prep the engines. Aye. The ship kicks to life. The helmsman steers the Ever Given to get further away from the other ships. This whole thing might be cancelled. Port control. Although this waiting area is delightful, the weather outside is very frightful. Is passage through the canal still happening? Not cancelled. Hold position. Your pilot is wrapping up and will be on his way to your vessel soon. They're making us wait. Captain, if we're struggling not to hit ships in this big open area, it's going to get pretty dicey when we have to navigate through a narrow channel like the Suez. Yes. Although you should have said, spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
Coming up next on Channel
Oh,
Ad
the-
Time.
Welcome back to
This is
Raising
good.
Sailing. I'm Sailey Man, professional traveler and eSIM user. Finding tourists to get them huge savings on an eSIM plan. It ain't for the faint of heart. But if there's one
Okay.
thing I've learned in all my
Ad
years,
time.
when they're traveling, they need data.
I can't get an Uber. I didn't sort out my data before I left.
Got another one? Try this. First, we download the Sailey app on your phone. Then we choose how much data we want and where. Then we add the code Internet Historian for 15% off. And don't forget the most important part. Mwah. I just gave your phone international data using the Sailey app.
Thank you, Sailey Man. Very cool.
So download the Sailey app or scan the QR code on the screen now and use the code Internet
The Internet Historian
to get
ads are
15%
good.
off at
Like what
checkout.
the heck?
It's so beautiful here in the hills of Switzerland. If only I could listen to podcast in the background.
Here comes Sailey Man. Over 200 destinations, 24/7 live chat support, and no physical SIM or roaming fees, because it's just an app.
Could I have my phone back, please?
At Sailey, family comes first, and data comes second. Data comes first.
Hey,
It's
hey
time
girl,
for
he's
first.
only helping you. What
Tonight
the
on
heck?
Raising Sailing.
He's not going
Anybody
to steal your cell phone.
Dead ones. Sorry, I have a boyfriend ones. All regular.
I have a presentation in 15 minutes at the UN Security Council,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't download the slides. Without this presentation, I'm worried they're going to nuke North Sentinel Island again.
15
no.
minutes to go when he hasn't got the slides.
I'll be the guy who started the next World War without those damn slides.
10 minutes to go when he hasn't got the slides.
History will not look kindly on me without those slides.
Here comes Sailey. Now you have 10 gigabytes of data on your phone, cheaper than most phone providers.
I love you, Sailey Man.
Hush, little one. I saved it.
The Sailey app really saved me.
This truly was our darkest
Wait,
act, little
what
one.
what
I
was?
saved
North Sentinel Island. Tourism, not nukes.
The Saley app really saved me.
This truly was our darkest hour. But
Holy
we
freak.
prevailed. It's not an easy job, but Saley gets me through. So download the Saley app,
Okay.
scan the QR code on screen, and use Internet Historian as the code to get 15% off at checkout. Get some damn data on your phone, why not? Ad over.
Oh,
Some time has passed. We're back on the
Hey,
bridge.
we're back.
There's the helmsman. Captain's gone back to his quarters. Pilots won't be here for hours. Then suddenly, an idea. The helmsman takes it upon himself to navigate a little bit of art.
Yeah.
Hee, says the helmsman. As long as no one checks the nav data, this won't come back to bite me at all.
Holy freak.
A couple of hours pass. The wind dies down just a little. No ships crashed into the Ever Given, but a small one did pull up beside it. Captain, pilots are here.
Mosh mosh.
Welcome aboard. Oh, hey, Captain. Yes, we're running late. Where's the helm? We don't know what the pilots' names are, so we're just going to go with blue and red. Okay,
Okay.
I think we should move ahead at about 14 kilometers. That's right. Ahead, 14 kilometers per hour.
40 kilometers per hour. What the heck?
The Ever Given joins a convoy of ships taking position at the entrance to the canal.
Okay.
Convoy, checking
Oh,
in.
wait.
Taking position.
If you notice in the time jump, yes, it took 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to the entrance from the waiting area. And get everyone queued up. These ships are slow. Okay.
At the entrance to the canal.
Okay, I get.
Convoy, checking in.
Monday morning traffic.
Ready! Ready! Ready!
Ready?
All right, everybody. We want to be alert. Stay focused. Yeah, Captain. I'll follow the other ships. I'll try not to get lost. Hold on, helmsman. And the audience. This is a much more perilous journey than you might
Oh, he
know.
broke the fourth wall.
A big straight line. It is 193 kilometers of narrow waterway. And I
Yeah.
hope you've got some stamina, because it takes 12 hours to traverse. That's a full day trip. Some parts are only 24 meters deep. Oh, that's very shallow. Yes, and only 200 meters wide in some parts. That's very narrow. I've seen McDonald's drive-thrus with more clearance. And you certainly wouldn't want to have an accident, would you? Because 12% of the entire world's sea freight passes through here.
Yeah.
If you blocked it, the consequences would be humongous. No pressure, though.
No pressure.
I see. Oh, don't mind him. He gives that speech to everybody. Ahead, 14 kilometers per hour. Yes, pilot. 14 kilometers. Steady on. So into the canal the Ever Given went. As they cruise, the winds swirl back onto the sea. No longer buffered by miles of open water, the sand and dust can blow about with abandon. Low visibility. Strong winds jostle the ship. Grit.
Wait, give me a
helps
minute.
the
I'm
bow.
going to prepare
The Ever Given
coffee.
steams ahead
I
at about
need
the
coffee
pace of
right
a
now.
fast jog.
Be right back. Okay, we're back. And I see. Okay, continue.
And there's no real build-up here, to be honest. Things go awry almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
How are you coping with the wind?
Oh, thank you.
It's manageable. All right, well, the wind is definitely pushing us to the left-hand side. Yes, just try to keep it as centered as you can. Adjusting.
These winds are quite something. Do you think
Okay.
we should have insisted they postpone?
The pilots don't seem worried, and they know this water better than anyone. The angle of the wind is particularly nasty, catching the enormous surface area of the ship and constantly nudging it
Oh,
off.
thank you, Rion.
Helmsman,
I
you're
wa-
still too far to the left.
I made
You
some
gotta get back to the center.
coffee. I wanted some
I'm
coffee.
trying. Adjusting. The
Okay,
helmsman
adjust.
keeps changing the trajectory of the ship, but he
Oh,
cannot
that's
seem
risky.
to stay in the center.
That's risky.
Come on, Helmsman, we're still not centered.
I know, it's the wind. No matter what they do, they can't seem to get away from the left bank. The wind foils their every countermaneuver. This is not as manageable as I thought it would be. Is it going to be like this the whole way? Don't worry.
Well,
this
if
is
the
really
wind
common.
is-
It won't be the whole trip. No. The problem is we're going too slow. Red pilot takes the initiative. If we speed up, we can push through the wind. Accelerate to 22 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
Somewhat reluctantly, the helmsman obliges. 22 kilometers per hour.
And the
Engines
captain.
engage and the ship speeds up. Captain, going this fast in heavy winds is needlessly reckless. There
Yeah,
are
that's
protocols
that's
for this
true.
sort of thing.
All right, Gene. It's a
Well, that's true.
bit
Usually
windy.
when you're
Relax.
when you
This must happen all the time.
when you're doing
The red pilot
when you're
was
doing
right.
these things, you
The
need to
increased
ask the
speed helps
captain
them to fight
first.
through the wind and
The
get
extra
away from
pilot
the
doesn't
left-hand
have
bank.
any words because
However,
the
they can't
captain
seem
has
to
the
keep
last
ship
word
in the
always.
very center. Helmsman, you're aimed too severely to the right-hand bank now.
Like I like how
we need a
they
bit of
have put
leadership here. Don't worry, I know what to do.
the
Turn
time up in, or
Adjusting.
up on the
The pilot's giving
upper
steering
left
instructions now.
corner.
Captain, is he supposed to do that? Captain, the pilot is not here to give steering orders. You should say something.
Yeah.
The ship is now consistently snaking left and right and left and right. Turn to the right. So they turn to the right.
But then they end up too far to the right.
You're too close to the right bank now. Turn to
Turn.
the left.
Turn to
Yes, I
the
agree. Turn to the left. Look, this is all a bit tense. And we both know where this is going.
yeah. I think
gonna
yeah we
Let's just enjoy it. Oh, wow. There it is. A gently sloping sandy bank. Red pilot, we're just consultants. This isn't our job to steer the ship. You're micromanaging. We should only be giving general navigation advice. We're
Yeah,
getting
that's
too close
true.
to the left bank. I can't keep it centered. We have to slow this ship down. If we slow down, the wind will push us into the bank.
What do I do?
Reduce the speed.
what?
The two pilots begin bickering. And not just bickering normally. They're bickering in Arabic.
Oh, that's bad. No,
Arabickering.
absolute.
And half the crew doesn't speak Arabic. What the hell are they saying? I don't know.
No, oh, holy frick! No! You're doing it wrong. What the heck? You, when you're on job, you cannot. This is everyone. You cannot suddenly when you're giving order, especially in these crucial times, you cannot speak other language. Like you cannot speak or try to discuss in other language because it will be dangerous and you will be held accountable for what is happening. Like, are you for real?
Why? Does anyone here speak Arabic?
They will understand nothing. But what is this
The
background
Evergiven
music?
has reached its target speed of 22 kilometers an hour. But they're taking wider and wider turns and can't seem to get anywhere near the center of the lane. And the two pilots, they're still fighting. Captain? Captain!
Yeah, Captain.
Pilots! Captain! The Evergiven then reaches an extreme, unrecoverable angle, pointing
Holy
acutely
frick,
to
I'm
the
dying
right,
here.
straight for the bank.
Oh no. What the
We
heck?
need to turn left.
This is good.
Now, hard left. Hard to the left.
Hard
Hard to the left. The rudder turns.
Mm.
But the ship doesn't turn with it.
Oh
Instead,
no.
it slides.
It's
Didn't I
drifting.
tell you to turn left? Why aren't we turning? I am turning to the left, Captain. The ship's not responding. I knew this would happen. It's your fault. The helmsman loses his ability to steer. The ship has gone out of control.
Oh, what? What the heck? Why there is
Has gone out of control.
Holy freak, why there is Why there is a
Captain,
why is a beautiful shoujo with a big boob?
Enough.
Welcome.
Helmsman, center the rudder. Reduce speed. Rudder center. Reduce. But it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
Canterville did not
I agree.
intervene in time.
I told you the captain always okay, wait. What there is? According to a person familiar with the VDR audio, Captain Canterville reacted as anyone might in the same situation. Shit, he screamed.
Shit.
Oh, this is good.
The crew can feel the vibration through the floor as the bow meets the bank.
Oh no.
That bow, raised 6 meters, slides into the bank with ease. Like a
Holy
hot
freak,
pencil
6
through
meter.
pudding.
That's bad.
Meanwhile, the rear of the ship is pulled into the opposite bank. The bridge shakes and the crew lurches forward as 300,000 tons of momentum is reduced to 0 in the span of a couple of seconds. We've run aground,
Damage at card
cut
boxes.
your engines,
That's good.
Canterville yells out on the radio, because don't forget, these ships are running as a convoy,
Holy
which means
freak.
that the ships behind them have just seen what's happened, and they all have to slam on the brakes. A couple of ships back, the Asia Ruby 3 suffers an engine malfunction, and it cannot stop as quickly as it intends to, and nearly plows into the back of the Maersk Denver. They manage
Holy
to stop
freak.
themselves just in time and prevent running aground as well. Pan back to the
Holy
Ever
freak.
Let us look at it from above.
That is bad. That is a
It
chain
is diagonally
reaction.
wedged across the entire canal. An unplanned bridge connecting two
Oh, that's
continents.
the real.
A ship
This is a real satellite photograph of the ship shortly after the
collision
crash.
of such
That is
magnitude,
bad.
There's almost nothing to compare it to.
You block all the canal. There is no little
Hindenburg,
passage.
9/11. I'll keep Googling. Hold off on the dramatic sound effects. There's no need to panic just yet. It's like a car tire stuck in the mud. We simply reverse. Full astern. Well, that means full backwards.
Bad.
Propellers at the back of the ship whiz to little effect. Locked in
Oh,
place by the
that's
sand.
bad.
We didn't move. Merely a run-up. Crash astern. That's the most dramatic version of full astern, ramping up to full thrust as quickly as possible.
That's bad.
No,
It
stop
will
it. No
not
sound effect
work.
just yet. We still have one more option. Start up the bow thrusters. They're the jets at the front of the ship that give a little bit of extra oomph. Crash astern, full thrusters. No effect, sir.
Bad.
Now, we don't have the transcript from here, so we'll just presume that at the time, Canterville said something very quirky and millennial, like, so that just happened. But what we do know is that he and the pilots then jumped on the radio and got in contact with the port authority.
Okay.
We've got something to tell you, and you gotta promise not to get mad.
You really promised not to
Look,
get
listen,
mad.
we're gonna need a tugboat. We are run aground. The helmsman takes a turn at being millennial. There are other ships right behind me, aren't there? Uh-huh. And there were, as the queue of container ships piling up behind them got longer and longer.
Holy freak. That's bad.
Make that
You have
2
created a
tugboats.
jam in the... Wait, what?
Make that 2 tugboats.
What the heck?
So what happened here exactly? And who is in big trouble?
All of them.
Explainer time. There are 3 main causes to why the ship
Okay.
crashed. Let's start with the wind. The captain could have
Yeah, the
very
wind,
easily
yeah.
said, guys, the wind is far too severe. Let's postpone.
Yeah,
But he
that's what
However,
was I
the blame's
thinking
not all on
earlier.
Campbell. The 2 pilots could have
The
also
captain should
said,
have said
let's
that.
just follow protocol. By radioing in to HQ and saying, yes, get us 2 tugboats, please. With 1 on each side at the front, they would have had far more stability and control. And they wouldn't need to erratically fight about with the wind to stay in the middle of the lane. Second cause,
That's
the
true.
speed of the ship. Now, it was the red pilot who told the helmsman, accelerate the ship to 22 kilometers per hour. But when he did that, they were already driving at the speed limit for their weight class, 14 kilometers per hour.
Oh,
Already driving at the speed limit for their weight.
so if there are rules and those 2 are there for to make sure that they are following the rules, and they have straightly said that you should go 20 kilometer per hour, defying all of the rules. Yeah, they should fire those 2.
Weight class.
They should fire
14
those 2.
kilometers
That's
per
bad.
hour. And telling the helmsman to go beyond that.
I think they are already fired, but those 2 are bad.
And while I
They
agree
revoke all
that some
their
rules were
license
made to be
to
broken,
navigate.
going this fast in a very large ship in a comparatively small canal causes a whole bunch of problems to do with fluid dynamics. Big problems. Huge.
5 fun physics phenomena.
Now, I don't know the physics, and if I did, I would.
Okay, wait. Google the bank effect zones of high and low pressure caused by quick displacement of water cause the ship to be pulled toward the banks of the rear of the ship and repelled it at the front. The closer the ship is to the bank, the stronger this effect. This results in the consistent diagonal force that ultimately makes your ship overcorrect at every turn. Think of it like the reverse of when you go too slowly in the bike and it gets all wobbly. It's nothing like that, but it's a funny image. What the heck? I was reading it seriously, man. What? I should have learned my lesson. That's pretty bad.
Tell you. But what I will say is this. Speeding up causes something approximating oversteer. The ship becomes all slidey. I'm just going to turn a little bit to the left, but instead you go a lot to the left. I'll just turn right a little bit, but instead you turn to the right.
Yeah, that's true. Even
Remember
the
how
car,
cheerful
when you're
navigator was like,
when you're in high
"Come on,
speed,
guys, we have to get back to
when
the
you're
center
turning
of the
your wheel a
lane."
little bit,
Well, they can't, because every
you
time
will
they
take
try
a
to
large
direct back to the center, the speed and the oversteer means they overshoot it. One more effect of going very fast.
I will sneeze. Wait for it.
Take a look at this animation side on. Water pressure effects cause the ship to
yeah,
tilt.
that's
At this speed, the
that's
front
true.
is raised 6 meters higher than usual, which means when they collide with the bank, combined with the high velocity, they really wedge themselves in. But we can't just blame everything on the physicists, because there's a third main cause. Poor communication.
Yeah.
English is the official language of pretty much every port. However,
Yeah,
the
that's true.
pilots start arguing with each other in Arabic, which is not just unprofessional, but excludes all of the rest of the crew from what's being discussed.
What I've
And all
told
of
you,
these competing voices
you
make for
cannot
chaos
you
on the
cannot
bridge.
discuss
But the
in a
blame is not all on the co-pilots either.
It's on the captain.
is always in charge. He has
That's
the
what I
ultimate
said.
authority.
Holy
Decisions
freak.
start and
That's
end with
bad.
him. So the captain should have intervened and said something like, "Shut up, everybody." But he doesn't.
Of course,
He stands there
that
quite
should have been
passively
the
throughout. By the
the
time he does
image.
step in, it's too late. Now that everything's been laid out, Who would you say is at fault for the crash of the Ever Given? The helmsman? Blue pilot? The red pilot? Canthaville?
No. So basically, what I'm thinking of, the helmsman should have not asked these two, because these two are only there to guide. They are not there to command. The commander is here, so he should ask him, and he should have listened to them, like a suggestion, okay, like a hint or a tip. No, not a hint, a tip. They are giving tips, and you are the one who decide to what to do or what to choose or what the consequences are. So all of them, they are to blame. Okay, that's
I'll tell you.
That's my
Society.
Society.
That's who. You and me. And I think you should apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm mortified for what I've done. I'm sorry that I got stuck. The ship got stuck because of me. Oh, I think I'm going to
so
die
we have
here.
something 3.5 times the size of the Titanic, choking
Yeah.
the world's largest freighting canal like a greedy seagull throating a glue stick. Good stuff.
Ah, okay. There is
And we
already
didn't get very
sound.
far through the canal itself, about 5% of the progress bar. But if we scroll up for a second, we can see what landmarks they missed out on. The Great Bitter Lake, named so because the water there is very salty instead of fresh. Then up a 2-lane bit and
Wait, what? Bitter and salt is being used interchangeably here. Obviously, before the canal was created, it was dry salt basin.
the
Ah,
water
okay.
there is very salty instead of fresh. Then up a 2-lane bit and over to Timsah Lake, named so because Timsah is the Arabic word for crocodile, because there used to be crocodiles in there.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's pretty much zip right through to the Mediterranean. That would have been very nice for them. Now we go back a bit to Timsah Lake.
Okay.
And here you'll find the city of Ismailia. And at its port, see this building? This is the Suez Canal Authority.
Okay.
Inside, Captain
No.
El Said, head of navigational control, is just
No problem.
settling in for the day.
As he sits down to his desk, Captain, you're gonna want to see this.
The video feed pulls up. What? Line
Ah,
1.
your answer is for the sorry. Nice one. I like this. Okay, I think you should apologize too. The ship got stuck because of the society. That includes you too. Apologize right now.
We're stuck. We'd like to request a tugboat. Stuck? Stuck where? You know that single lane area pretty close to the entrance? There.
Holy frick.
Now, had
It's so
this
hot,
happened in one
okay.
of the 2-lane sections, they could have kept the traffic flowing. But alas. What? So you're blocking all the traffic? Mr. El Said, we
No,
already
don't you
promised we wouldn't
say.
get mad. Fine. I gotta see how bad. Mr. El Said, we already promised we wouldn't get mad.
You really got
Fine.
I gotta see how bad it is in person. El Said snatches his keys off his desk and he races down to his car, rushing to the scene.
He gets out and casts his eyes upon the ship.
My God.
Towering over him is a structure the width and breadth of the world's largest Walmart. Except it is all
Holy frick, that is big.
the world's largest Walmart.
Holy freaking moly, that is so big. Like I didn't realize that it was of that is an entire building. What the heck?
Except it is also
Holy frick, that is bigger than a stadium. Are you kidding me?
15 stories tall.
Holy frick, have you seen the building? And compare it to the size. This is double the building. What the heck?
The bow, raised 6 meters higher than normal, is jammed into one side. Like an unwitting finger in a Chinese finger trap that somebody filled with Gorilla Glue in its prom tomorrow. And the ass of the ship, firmly squatting aground on the other side. and the middle of the ship, making bended metal groans as it's barely suspended by only a few meters of water. Al Said lets the sand run through his fingers.
At this point, another important person arrives on the
Oh
scene.
no.
Admiral Rabi. He is the Suez Canal Authority chairman, the big boss of the whole canal. Here's the rough structure of the organization. He's all the way up here, right?
Oh no.
So high up that he's
Oh,
the
no.
structure of the organization. He's all the way up here, right?
Oh no.
Oh no.
So high up that he reports directly to the Pharaoh of
Okay.
Egypt himself.
Yep, that's one blocked canal. No, Mr. President, he didn't say blocked. Shut up. He said that canal rocked. He's giving it a 5-star review. Come on, follow me to the bridge. Al Said and Rabi board
That's a good one.
and it's a hell of a scene. The crew is racing around. Oh God, they're gonna check the nav data. They're gonna see the dick pic. Oh God. Canterville's standing back taking a panicked phone call with the operator.
Okay.
Okay,
That's bad.
so 2 pilots walk into a ship, and the first one says, and the 2 pilots from before are still bickering. All right, you 2 are dismissed.
What?
The 2 pilots from before.
After giving their account of the incident, El Said, the 2 SCA pilot who've been on the Ever Given's bridge prepared to disembark. As they did, they continued to bicker, according to lawsuit evidence that's disputed. Holy frick! Why did they put these 2 together? Like, shouldn't they have some tests about the affinity of their employee? Like, you cannot put like to the. I think they already have some. I think they already have some like rivalry or not good term background.
Are
Holy
still
frick.
bickering. All right, you 2 are dismissed. Canterville. Oh God, this is the end of my career. This is going to cost $1 billion. Al Said puts his hand on Canterville's shoulder. Do not worry, my friend. We shall solve this. Come on, Captain. What's the status? Well, the ship isn't floating. Yeah. No, what I mean is the situation is worse than you think. It's the way we're pitched up on the shore. The weight distribution is all wrong. We're like a raised bridge, but we don't have any of the support underneath. The middle of the ship could bend under its own weight and tear. So it could sink? Yeah. That would shut down the whole canal for months. Are we taking on water? No, I've had the engineers check the hull. We can't see water making ingress anywhere. Yet. The best way to get free and the best way to prevent the ship from potentially sinking is to lighten the load. We need to get rid of at least, I don't know, like 20,000 tons. How quickly do you think your crew can offload containers? No. Look how high those boxes are stacked. To offload these containers is going to require
that's
specialist
big.
equipment. The kind you'd only find at a dedicated port. We're not going to be able to offload these containers out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, well, it's the easiest, most brute force solution you can think of. The ballast tanks. Yeah? Go on. We've got nearly 10,000 tons of ballast water on board. We can dump that right now and relieve some pressure. Excellent idea. I'll get started. No, you can't do that. Well, why not? Allow me to explain. You see, when a ship fills its ballast tanks, it's filling with more than just water. It's a big, dilute, salty soup of algae, plant material, and even sometimes small fish. Pick that up in Malaysia, and then just dump that at the next port. You're
Okay.
introducing these stowaway
Organism can naturally migrate over long periods, but hitching ride via ballast water helping these species overcome natural barriers like current changes in temperature, salinity,
pest
etc.
species
Ah,
into the
okay.
environment.
Okay, yeah,
Some
that's true.
examples of these invasive species include the northern Pacific sea star, the European green crab,
European green crab.
that son of a bitch, and cholera.
Okay, attaches to microorganism found in raw sewage. The larvae get into the ballast water rather than the whole starfish. But when they grow and prey on native
Pacific
fish
Sea
eggs.
Star.
Okay.
The European
Preys on native shellfish artificially introduced in the US in the 1950s and caused all the sorts of costly
green
problems.
crab. That son of a bitch.
Mm.
And cholera.
Ah,
So you have to
okay.
treat the water before you discharge it, usually through heat or chemicals. And the key there is that it also requires time and access to one of these treatment machines. And we're not at a port. It's going to take much longer than usual. But let me get onto the line with the guys at Ismailia. We probably have a port.
Okay, the Ever Given is almost certainly has a ballast water treatment system installed as it was built in 2018. Likely high capacity filtration and UV electrochlorination. During the Suez Canal incident, the salvage team used the external pump to expedite removal, possibly bypassing the BWTS treatment handled separately, but they few sources talking about this, so we're guessing, but as thing has developed, it won't
More
matter.
water treatment machine somewhere. Al Said turns and looks out the window. Coming down the canal are 2 tugboats, the ones that they ordered earlier.
Okay.
Look, we might not even be that deeply wedged in. These 2 tugboats might be all we need.
Yeah.
Yes, tugboats. This is the Mosaid 2 and the Mosaid 3.
Okay.
These 2 little guys are able to pull around this massive
Holy freak.
cargo ship, comparable in size to the Ever Given.
By coincidence, this also happened to be the ship that was directly in front of the Ever Given the convoy at the same time. Oh. Costco Shipping Galaxy breaks away from Felixstowe as showers passes through.
On go the ties. Line secure, all fast. Engine ready. Ready to pull. Canterville looks nervously at El Said. Commence pull. Slow ahead. The polyethylene ropes whine as they're pulled taut from the water. The tugboats lightly draw against the ship, testing for resistance. All right, a little more. 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 Full power. Nothing. Not an inch of difference. All right, stop engines. Be on standby. This isn't going to work. With just 2 tugboats, we do not have the pull for a ship this massive, this deeply grounded. It's also low tide. That's not helping. Wind's high tide. Early afternoon, in a couple of hours. All right, that buys us some time. How soon do you think you can get a dredger out here? Let me find out for you.
Dredger.
The dredgers can remove the sand below the waterline that's all built up around the ship. Hi again. They say it'll take a day, maybe 2. All right, tell them to hurry. A day or 2? I'd better update my boss. Let him know it's not going to be a quick fix.
That's bad.
I should call my wife as well. All right, don't go too far. I need you for something in a minute. Hey, what about excavators? Oh, yeah. How many we got? Right now? No, for my birthday. Yeah, now. 1.
One?
1. One guy. There's only 1 excavator on standby for the whole canal. Well, it's just post-COVID. Everyone's been excavating from home. Patch me through. There really was just 1 guy, by the way. It's local. Patch me through. It's just post-COVID. Everyone's been excavating from home.
Excavating from home.
Patch me through. There really was just 1 guy, by the way. It's local contractor Abdullah. So he picks up the phone. Mushy. There's been a big accident at the canal, Abdullah. There's sand and dirt everywhere. I need your help. Just send me the deets, Chum.
Holy
Abdullah
freak.
jumps in his
Dominic
truck and heads to
Toretto.
the scene. And when he pulls up, Gott in Himmel. He sees the massive Ever Given wedged into the canal. Abdullah locks himself into his excavator.
Oh, here he comes.
And gets to work on the most important task he's ever done digged.
Okay. Holy freak.
Back on the bridge, Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully home soon.
That is Mission
Yep,
Impossible
love you too.
in real life.
Bye. Whew, the boss was not happy. Hey, before you said you needed me for something. I did. Who's this? Breathe into this tube.
Oh no. They have
Also,
tried
you have to
the
do a drug test.
drug
After
test.
the crash, they tested Canthaville for drugs and alcohol. Both came up negative. There's also a procedure to make sure that captains aren't fatigued. They look at the rest schedule and they find, no, Canthaville took that nap. Remember? He's had plenty of rest time. So he passed the fatigue assessment. And while Canthaville was at the nurse's office, high tide came and went. Tugs were tried again. And again. Tried a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It didn't work. All day
Of course.
trying, all evening, and into the early morning. But that stubborn ship was going nowhere.
Yeah, of course. How can little two... The problem, it's not the ship. The problem, it is stuck on the sand. The front and the rear. What is this?
Of course. The moon.
The moon. Yeah.
Day 2. There's quite a queue of ships by this point, and they're all honking their horns impatiently. Hey, move your ass! I got Frozens in the back. Go around! Go around! No one knows quite what's happening because the Suez Canal Authority has not made a formal statement. But their hand is about to be forced when an impatient sailor behind the Ever Given takes a photograph and publishes it online. And this starts a bit of a buzz on social media. It was at this very moment that the helmsman's most feared fear was most realized. Someone pulled up the navigational bar. Within 24 hours, it was all over the news. So over at the Suez offices, Mr. Reddy,
That was good.
we have 300 voicemails. Telemarketers? Important clients and journalists. They're asking about whether the canal is blocked, aren't they? They're asking about whether the canal is blocked, yes. And the Suez Canal Authority could keep it a secret no longer. They held a press conference. Okay. This is crazy. Let's say, hypothetically, they didn't give many details, but it was a very inspirational press conference. The news begins reporting on the story.
It's blocked. Cargo ship blocking the Suez Canal is a huge container ship. There's just the most incredible drama playing out in the Suez
Oh gosh.
A massive container ship longer than the Eiffel Tower.
It's one of the world's most important shipping lanes.
And breaking news from the Nana Star News Channel. I'm Nana. Mega ship's big ass is stuck in the Suez Canal.
Right. Point is, this story exploded everywhere. There was a lot of sympathy to go around.
That's good.
Blocked global trade.
And the internet, upon seeing it, went, these guys need some help. We would love to volunteer.
What's that picture of a naked woman? I need to help them.
They knew best about what to do to get this ship
Reddit, that's
All
bad.
right, it's time for the, yeah, I reckon you could pretty much just do this and it'd work section. By far the most popular solution was simply blow it up. No ship, no problem.
Yeah, that's true.
But why wouldn't this work? Well, first you're blowing up $1 billion worth of cargo. And this thing is about 3 times the size of Mount Rushmore. So there's quite a lot of debris to sweep up, actually. And you still haven't solved the problem of moving the thing out of the fucking canal. Next idea. What if we attach 1,000 helicopters and simply fly the thing out?
That's
You could
smart.
even take it all the way to its destination.
Smart and dumb at the same time.
Well, the problem is this thing weighs about 300,000 tons.
Yeah.
So even if you had a really powerful helicopter, you're going to need like 25,000 of them. And you can't put them all together in one area or they'll all crash. It ain't going to work.
En route to help. Hey,
Hey, maybe pull up a bit.
Next. Alright, more seriously, why don't we take a whole bunch of old jet engines, weld them to the sides of the ship, turn them all on at once, and whee, the day is saved. However, there is a risk of an explosion.
I'm having a blast here.
And then you'd have a hole in the ship. And then
This kind of work, you need you need a lot of jet engines, and to weld them all the parts of the ship were structurally stable enough to withstand the force. But by the time you did that all, you could have 50 tugboats ready to go, effectively doing the same job but with more
this ship
control.
sinks,
That's
and
true.
then you're really never moving it. Hear me out. Liquid nitrogen. A lot of liquid nitrogen right under the boat. The water freezes, expands, the ship lifts up. Bob's your uncle, you love it. Except now, the ship is just stuck in ice.
Yeah.
And then it melts, and then you're back to the exact same position. Also, you need like $1 billion worth of nitrogen. There's no way to get that much material, let alone handle the scale of that material. Also, everyone's going to freeze to death on board, and the
Okay, wait.
won't handle the scale of that material. Also, everyone's going to freeze
While less practical, the solution will be scientifically speaking the most fun.
to death on board, and the ballast will expand in the tanks, and that'll destroy the ship. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
going to
true.
work. All right.
Put on your
Last
3D
idea.
glasses right
Best
now.
idea. What if we just actively made things worse? Such as this petition to add a second boat to the canal.
Oh gosh.
Jokes aside, one humble comment did stand out from the crowd.
Get a few people on this side, a few people on that side, push it, and I really think it would go.
Well, maybe. Because that's exactly what the recovery team intended to do.
Okay.
Ahoy! Ah, good to see you back from the nurse. I told them I didn't do any drugs, but they wouldn't take my word for it. I would have believed you. Just give me the walkie-talkie. All right, full ahead with the excavators. 3 more excavators join Abdullah, and they are all busily digging out the front and rear of the ship. It's still going too slow. What else we got? More rescue stuff. So here comes Rabbi pulling up to the scene. Good news, fellas. And he's standing atop a very powerful bit of kit. A big, beautiful dredger. To be specific, a cutter suction dredge. Essentially, you've got a big rotating
Okay, what?
cutting.
What is that? Okay. This dredger named the 10 of Ramadan, a second larger dredger called the Mashur will join the effort soon
Cutter
too.
suction
Okay.
dredge. Essentially, you've got a big rotating cutting tool that loosens up all the soil, while a big suction pipe sends it yonder. All right, do the dredgy. Full speed. What else we got? We got more tugboats incoming. More and more tugboats join the fray.
Okay.
A total of 8, arranged around the ship like this. Notably, the Baraka 1 and the Izzat Adel. These are 2 of the most powerful tugboats in the Middle East, and that includes the non-deserty parts. Full ahead with those. They
Okay.
keep trying. A cacophony of engines playing the highest stakes game of tug-of-war ever attempted. Tens of millions of dollars being lost every hour until it was won. And their opponent? Unbothered, moisturized, taking up the whole lane. Unbudgeable. All right, we're
Budgeable.
calling it for now. Oh,
Okay.
El Said, we've thrown everything we can at the ship, and it won't concede an inch. It's hopeless, hopeless. The cynicism of youth. I've worked for many years on the Suez.
Like what the heck? Why there is a Uber Eats in the background?
There's magic in the water, Canterville. Magic. We will succeed. Your words are empty, El Said. Optimism has blinded you, El Said. We cannot defeat the canal. It is simply too powerful. If I were the guys at Case and Kaisha, I'd just forget about the Ever Given. And
What is this cursed bill? Watch it, man. It's so good. I'm having a blast here. you know, I don't know if you heard the internet historian. I'm watching his latest video. It is good. Basically, I will give you the summary. There's this ship, this big ass ship, and it's stuck on the canal. and it's stuck because the captain didn't manage well his crew, and then someone who's representative of the canal where they are passing through, they started to speak gibberish language. This time you came in time. And ended up they are trying to unstuck this big ass boat that it is big like the Mall of Asia. I think you know what the Mall of Asia is, right, Ramen? If I can see, we're at 46.30. Just to make you see that how big it is. That is the boat. That is the house. That is a big ship. That is a big ship. Okay, ship. Not not what was that? Is it 43:30? Okay,
We
no.
got more rescue stuff. So to be starting to tug.
Okay.
That includes a tug of war till it was taking up the whole of youth. Canterville. Your word. We cannot defeat the canal. It is simply too powerful. If I were the
Nice.
guys at Case and Kaisha,
Yo,
I'd just
doing I
forget
haven't
about
sleep
the
at all.
ever-given
Like, what the heck?
and
Sleep is
buy
for
a
the
new
weak.
ship.
Yeah.
Well, we can't afford a new ship. The owners of the Evergiven, Shoei Kaisen Kaisha Limited, are getting very worried.
Kaisen Kaish.
I need that ship back,
Is it
and I can't just leave
Japanese?
it to the Suez Canal Authority to do it.
There's only one team daring and foolhardy enough to take on a job like this.
Kaisen calls up an elite salvaging company from the Netherlands.
Smith
Okay. Smith.
Salvage. We need your help.
What is it?
I got your number
A
from-
team of the sea?
You know who.
Smith is the industry's best. They have response centers all over the globe, 24/7, ready to respond to marine emergencies. And
Okay.
funnily enough, they're the same team that helped with the rescue of the Costa Concordia back in 2012.
Oh.
Suit up, boys. They put the ocean in Ocean's 11, the tide in Tide Pod. And sometimes they pee in the water. Why not? The fish do it.
We're en route to the canal. ETA in the next 24 hours.
Holy freak. This freak. What the heck? Michael Bay.
Next time on Boat in Canal. The prophecy. It's coming true.
The prophet.
Kiss me, you fool. I'm beginning to think you don't want
Holy
to get
freaking.
the boat free.
There is a next
Was it
episode.
the Yanny wire or the Laurel wire?
Laurel.
I couldn't hear you. You're breaking up. Ha ha ha. There's only one way this was ever gonna go.
What the heck? it became so deep. To be
Now
continued
day
right
3.
now.
There's more digging, more tugging. But the ship is still exactly where they left it. And the slow pace of progress is starting to cause problems for international trade. Each delayed ship represents thousands of tons
Ah,
of
don't
undelivered
you
stock
say.
for store shelves. And that queue is getting longer and
Yeah, the problem is the ship that they contain food inside them, because I think there is a limit of time that you can travel. Like you have a limit of days or even hours, like to travel. And if you cannot reach with that time limit, the food can go wrong.
longer.
And
On board,
yeah,
an estimated
it will be wasted.
$9.6 billion worth
Holy
of
freak.
goods is sitting idle. The milk! It will spoil! And the big question is, how long until this thing is fixed? To answer this burning question, the Suez Canal Authority holds another press conference and declares, guys, another day, maybe 2, might even be this afternoon. But the media and industry experts disagree.
the truth of the matter is that they're not making much ground. I mean, this is proving to be more difficult than originally expected.
Could be closed for weeks.
Wait.
To be more difficult than originally expected.
I don't know if he is only put it like that, but you can see that this is this is filmed inside the house.
Could be closed for weeks.
Could take weeks.
Could be stuck for weeks.
Weeks.
It's not weeks, this month.
Free the container ship currently blocking the Suez Canal.
So that means all of these ship operators here, waiting in the queue, have a very difficult choice to make.
Oh, livre.
So basically, I've just got two options. One, I can wait around hoping the ship gets unstuck, which nobody knows how long that's going to be. Or option two, we go all the way around Africa. And I really don't want to do that, and it's not just a geographic thing.
Yeah.
Freighters don't want to go around Africa because it will cost them far more in terms of fuel.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
It adds 10 extra days to the route. And most importantly, pirates.
Assassins and gay pirate assassins.
Now, there be two main pirate hangouts. The Somali pirates, everyone knows about them.
But the more prolific group is actually in the Gulf of Guinea.
Named so because it holds the Guinness World Record for most pirates. In fact, in 2020, 96% of all maritime kidnappings happened in the Gulf of Guinea. That doesn't sound very good to me, Mr. Kaisha.
And I just want you to know that you've made an enemy. And when I... Is your boat running? Because you better fucking move it. You can't park there. All right, hear me out. I'm thinking a bunch of helicopters, right? And we...
There are a lot of people now who are angry with the owners of the Ever Given. There's only one thing I can do. Bing, 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 bong. Breaking news. Pause for a second.
Shoei Kaisen Kaisha is big sorry.
The owners of the Ever Given feel such enormous pressure that they go live on television to make a public apology.
Okay, wait.
Go live on television to make a...
Suez Canal Ever Given ship owner apologize and launch plan to refloat the independent. Okay, the independent on YouTube.
We are determined to keep on working hard to resolve.
I apologize for blocking the traffic, causing the tremendous trouble and worry too many people, including the involved
the
parties.
Situation as soon as possible. Please do not be mad.
We are aiming to refloat the ship around evening in Japanese standard. It's
In
Japanese,
a few years,
see?
We'll all have a big laugh about it.
Yours sincerely, Mr. Kaisha. Oh God, that's the boss of my boss's boss. I'm in so much trouble. Can't do anything about it. All we can do is keep trying to free the ship. So they keep going. And going. Into the night.
Okay.
And on that night, Canterville and El Said had a heart-to-heart. The mood was very somber. Still feeling optimistic, El Said? Of course. Well, it's day 3. How much progress have you seen so far?
They're gonna blow us up, aren't they? It's possible.
They're gonna freeze us, aren't they?
That seems less likely. They might just attach a whole bunch of jet engines and we're gonna get fucked up.
That one got debunked. Sorry, I don't mean to take it out on you. It's just, all these guys, they rely on me. The navigator, the helmsman, Gene, and the other ones we never animated. But I'm thinking maybe I should just get on a lifeboat right now and never look back. I could go live on an island somewhere, far, far away from here. Run away? Look at this. Timu neck massager for sale. I bet she's checking her mailbox every morning. Bulk $6 fingerless gloves for Mr. Poe Box. You want to disappoint him? No. Little Jimmy won't be getting his 20-pack of kitchen tongs this Christmas. And you think that doesn't kill me inside? But we've exhausted every option. There's nothing on Earth that could free this ship. Well, that's where you're right.
Oh.
Look up there, Lil Canthy.
El Sayed points up into the night sky. Los Lunos.
Los Lunos?
Yes, the moon. The son of the night. To the ancient Egyptians, it was a sign of hope. And in a few more nights' time, a prophecy will be fulfilled. The supermoon. I have to show you a kind of boring diagram. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You see, the moon doesn't just orbit the Earth in a perfectly equidistant
Yeah,
circle.
that's right.
It is, in fact,
They,
an ellipse.
I think they are going to tell the high tide. There is a high tide, but when the moon is getting closer to the Earth, it will cause more. It will elevate more. Like the seawater will elevate more. Holy freak! I am a
That means
scientist.
there is a point
Just
when the
kidding.
moon is the furthest from the Earth, and we call that the apogee. And there's also a point where it's closest to the Earth. That's the perigee. You know when you look into the night sky and the moon seems bigger or smaller than usual? Different distances, isn't it?
Point is, the moon gravities all over the water. And the closer it is, the more it's going to pull.
See? I told you.
Now, there's another effect as well. If you believe the mainstream media, the Earth is going around the Sun like this. And once in a while, it will also align with the Sun being on the exact opposite side. Bam! At this point, when everything lines up like so, both the Sun and the Moon are at max strength pulling on the sea. And they call that the supermoon. And the tidal effects of both combine for an even greater pull. High tide can be even higher than usual, sometimes by up to 1.5 feet.
Now, these sorts of moons only happen 3 or 4 times a year. But in 4 days, Big K, we're going to
So basically, he's lucky. Holy freak! I almost drowned in my own saliva.
Previously on Boat in Canal. Don't let go! Ha ha ha, my plans have all fallen into place. I thought I knew what being a captain meant. What do you mean cut the black and blue wire? There's only white and gold. We've got one chance left. The moon. This is just like that Costa Concordia video.
This is getting dramatic every second that it passes. Okay. Plan A and plan
Over at the
B.
Ever Given, things are status quo. But
Okay.
online, there's a bit of a new development. A screenshot of a news article appears.
Oh no.
Cargo ship crashes into Suez Canal. Captain involved in incident. But there's a twist.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is that a woman? A woman. Egypt's first female sea captain, Marwa El-Sahar, was being named in this headline as responsible.
Marwa El Saledar.
El-Sahar was being named in this headline as responsible for crashing the Ever Given. And
Oh
the
no.
screenshot of this news headline spread all across social media. For Marwa to have screwed up this badly is impressive.
That's bad because she's only a woman. They
On the Ever Given and is
they're already
currently
blaming her.
hundreds of
That's
miles away
bad.
in Alexandria.
But someone online went, first female captain? Grody? Suez blockage? She must have did it.
Marwa found out about the accusations through a friend and quickly hopped online. I gotta clear my name. Guys, it isn't me! But the online bad guys must have hacked her account. Because everything she wrote just came.
Okay, Ratran, the news that I command the ship blog, it's not true. I was subjected to a systematic smear campaign. I am currently working on a ship called
out
Ida.
in squiggles. So Marwa tried to hack back.
It's hard counter.
code, it's nothing I've ever seen before.
This aking scene is one true event that happened in house.
They're countering my hack. I'm gonna reroute the hosting. Not if I can help it. They ran through the firewall. Use IP4. It's
What the heck? Like, a few seconds ago, I was watching a ship blog in the canal. Right now, I'm watching some IT wars.
Now, while we can all agree that a lady captain is very gross and icky. And while we all agree that she should be doing a lady job, like adding rosemary oil to the ballast water, or knitting hand warmers for the steering wheel. It was not fair that she was being falsely accused. And the situation was escalating as the online bad guys started making fake accounts pretending to be her. What was Marwa, etc. to do against such a coordinated campaign? Well, luckily, a surprise hero to the story. The mainstream media showed up and did a thing. Bringing her onto the telly and clearing everything up. Marwa even found some positive in the situation.
I was really upset at the beginning, but later on I found like the support from all people around me, and that made me feel like more grateful for what happened.
A lot of the social media posts got taken down.
Oh no.
And in the end, it all turned out okay.
Okay.
At least for her.
Yeah. What about the... See how big the freaking ship is?
For her. Back.
It's the molophasia. Like, okay, I think our friend Rion doesn't know what molophasia is. This is the molophasia. See, it is this big. And I think the ship container, it is this big. Holy freak. This is the intern of the molophasia. I think. I never been there, but at least I can guess. Holy freak. I am enjoying this.
To the Ever Given. The Ever Given has been grounded for 4 long Egyptian days.
96
so, tug,
hours.
Tug, tug.
Okay.
Dig. Pull, pull, pull. Fuel is getting low. Everyone is overdue for a break.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Grab a Red Bull and a little snacky. We'll pick up again soon.
Oh, that's my snack, right? Like that is my streaming energy recovery.
Who the hell is that? It's Smith Salvage.
Oh, no.
The Smith team boldly actions onto the scene, looking at the ship very inspectively.
Stuck.
They report their findings to the rescue team. All right. I ain't no boat expert, but if you want a chance of moving this ship, you're going to need to make it a lot lighter, by tens of thousands of tons at least. Is it going to bend and tear? And sink? No, it doesn't look like it's going to do that. But it also doesn't look like it's going anywhere with all of this weight on the back. Okay, we trust you. What's your plan to make the ship lighter? I know a guy. He's got a crane. I'll get it down here. We'll offload all...
Bloomberg in the sources list does a bit better job explaining this bucket.
The containers. It'll be brilliant. You're gonna love it. The container thing again? Yeah, how long is that gonna take? Well, to get them down here and to get all the equipment assembled, we're gonna need at least a few weeks. Weeks?
Weeks.
Yeah. And to get all the containers off the ship, that might take several months.
Months? No, Mr. President, he didn't say months. He said, monks. Those Shaolin guys, they're very strong. Everything's going according to plan.
A furious Rabbi marches in. Do you have any idea how much these last few days have cost Egypt already? We've had to sell parts of the Sphinx. Look, the nose is gone. It's looking all messed up. We turned the whole country into an e-commerce site. It used to just be called Gypt. Now it's online. Egypt. Remember Tutankhamun? Now it's Tutankhamun. Get it? It's a pun. Get it? Let's move on, says the Smith guy standing in for the audience. Look, this is by far the best option. Yeah, it's slow and laborious, but it's a guaranteed fix. Or you can carry on doing what you're doing now. You're on what, day 4? How's progress so far? Al Said wouldn't hear it.
We will continue with the dredging and the tugging. The supermoon will be here soon, and that will save us. You are foolish, Al Said. The legend of the supermoon is just a legend.
All right, we're on the same team here. If you insist on keeping the cargo aboard and just tugging, we've got resources to help.
Oh, wait. There was...
Supermoon is
I like reading those things.
Right, we're on the
It's my new job right now. This is how I contribute to logger the video. Okay, Smith seemed to have insisted that offloading cargo was better plan. The SCA disagreed and wanted to prioritize tagging during supermoon. Smith started making moves to get the machinery to the scene for plan B in case it didn't work, but they were on board with the plan A. The supermoon idea was
Same
okay.
team here. If you insist on keeping
Oh,
the
so they are
cargo
just
aboard and
preparing the
tugging,
plan B.
we've
Oh,
got
that's nice.
resources to help. Smith calls in 2 additional tugboats. And not just big ones. Pretty much the biggest ones you can get. So Smith and the recovery team have figured out a sort of plan A and plan B. Plan A is to pull the Ever Given free by the supermoon.
Okay.
Which is only 2 days away. Now, if that doesn't work, they'll have to go to plan B, which is to offload by crane most of these containers, and that will take months.
Holy frick. I told you that it will take months, not weeks. Everyone is mad. Day 4. Day 5.
Watching on impatiently, tapping their feet and looking at their watches very aggressively, is now a queue of 400 vessels waiting to use the canal.
Holy frick, that's a lot.
Thousands of tons losing its freshness. Medicine losing its potency.
After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill.
There's no pill.
You take the red.
Not to mention livestock.
More than a dozen ships have live animals on board.
Mostly sheep and cattle, lightly sizzling under an Egyptian sun. The Egyptian government has had to dispatch vets on board these ships to tend to the animals' welfare. A few days ago, when I was a younger man, freight from Asia only cost $8,000 a container. Now it's $12,000.
What the heck?
And the impact is being felt by a lot of larger companies. Renault, for example, ran out of some critical components and had to halt assembly at a couple of its plants. Adidas, Nike, IKEA all saw shortages.
Some of our clients are out of their top-selling SKUs already.
And as tankers queue, oil prices are rising.
Let my people go! Through the little waterway, please. And meanwhile, all across the day, the tugs are trying again and again.
Okay.
Move a little more sand, wait for the next high tide, try again. And as this marches on with the same futility as day 1, banking on the supermoon looks like a costlier and costlier gamble. Alright, enough of this. Said about 100 ships opting instead to go the long route around Africa, accepting the longer traffic time and piratey risk.
Day 6. Okay. Why there is a crab? Excuse me, they have put koi fish, ducks, and now there is a crab. In a freaking canal. Where is this freaking canal? I want to go there. It is an animal paradise.
The supermoon. It's tonight. There's a renewed energy as people scuttle around the area, doing everything they can to prep the ship.
It's
for the
giving
big
Amazon
event.
forest.
The excavator crew, over the course of the week, has expanded to a team of 11, working double, sometimes triple shifts with only.
Like, have you seen how big it is? This freaking crate, like, this is the size of a human. And if you're going to put that, it will only be like this high.
Working double, sometimes triple shifts with only 3 hours a day for sleep. Together with the 2 dredgers, they have moved 30,000 cubic meters of sand and soil.
Holy frick,
For
that's a lot.
comparison, This is 1 cubic meter, and this is 30,000 cubic meters.
That's
and
a
here's
lot.
what it looks like next to the Ever Given. That's a lot of sand.
Yeah, that's
Subway
a lot.
sandwich for scale. And it's borne some results. Overnight, they managed to free the rudder from the left bank.
Oh, that's good.
And that's a big deal, because this rudder was acting as a bit of an anchor in the sand. Now free, the stern bobs around with the motion of the water. Great stuff. Meanwhile, the crew is doing everything it can to lighten the weight of the ship. That includes
The
making
idea
a
was
second
great.
plea for the ballast water to be ejected. Oh, please,
Okay.
the Smith guy's already tinkled in there. We just can't do it. It would destroy the ecosystem of Egypt. Please, 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 please. Can't do it. It would
Okay,
destroy the
I should guys, I found a way to raise my salary, to ask how to to raise my salary of my boss. This is the trick. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
System of Egypt. Please, 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 Egypt. Please.
Holy freak. Well, give me a minute. Let me read the thing na. We had difficult we had a difficult time with this detail of the story. We aren't sure at at which point the ballast water was treated, or even if it was treated at all. But we imagine the situation was need must. That was so expensive during this period. May have been better just to release the water as fast as possible and clean up the environment later. Please,
All right. Biodiversity. Let 1,000 algae bloom. Nice work. That'll make the ship 9,000 tons lighter, Kenthy. The water's so bright I can barely see it coming out of the ship. Here, take these. No. I don't deserve them. Sunglasses are for people who redeem themselves. That's not me. Hold on to them, just in case. Into the evening, the pace keeps up. We see Abdullah excavating away. But really, he's thinking about the moon. Rabbi, he's busy taking video calls. But he finds himself
I like this
distracted
emoji. Very
with thoughts of the moon. Even Mr. Kaisha. Is there anything in this world that doesn't remind me of her?
Okay. I will follow.
More breaking news from the Suez Canal problem. Evergiver is stuck in the Suez Canal still. It's been almost a week. A tugboat should be able to move Evergiver's big ass. This is Nana Star's news channel.
No. I think I will go to hell. Holy freak. That thing is so innocent. But that thing, but that same time, I found it funny. Like if I'm going to be truly honest, I will say duh. But no one like most of the people don't watch the news anymore. So that's where the influencers come. Okay.
The full moon shone brightly that night, kissing the nape of the canal's neck with its gravity lips. Full tongue. The canal liked it. And spoiling the romance of the moment is a big fleet of tugboats watching on.
By the way, Ramen, if you can do an emote like this, I want a remote like this. Please.
Voyeuristically. They are 17 in total, with just a bit over 1,600 tons.
Okay. These all tons of bullet pool, by the way, which is the measure of tug's power, not to be confusing with weight. Okay.
And here's how they're arranged around the Ever Given. Of the four most powerful tugs, 2 go at the front and 2 go at the back.
Okay.
They'll be pulling. Another 6 tugs are put on the flanks. 2 over here, 4 over here. They'll be pushing. The remaining tugs are fueled and ready on the sidelines, waiting for their chance to sub in. Positioned like this, when the word is given, all these ships are going to try and turn the Ever Given anti-clockwise.
Will do.
Looks great, guys! Do you think that this is gonna... I believe
in the supermoon. This had better work. The guy with the ruler down by the shoreline yells out, "The tide has hit its peak." El Sayed commands over the radio. Start main engines.
Okay, let's go.
Tension on. Full ahead. The tugs start moving.
Okay.
They carve
This is
through
intense.
the water with ease. The immense power from the tugs meet the resistance of the Ever Given.
Okay.
It was at this point that the narrator said something really poetic. Stuff about the night. About how the ships were like dancers on the water. For juxtaposition, we cut away to that crab again.
The freaking crab.
Which everybody hated. It's like a metaphor if you think about it.
No, why did you hate the
tugs are
crab?
sliding to the left. They're sliding to the right. It's not working! Diesel fumes fill the air as the tugs keep increasing their power. The water violently foams behind the tugs. Everyone is staring at the back of that ship. Come on. Move.
This goes on for minutes. More minutes. Even more minutes. An hour. 2. 4 hours. By 4:30 a.m., the moon's power is starting to
Oh,
wane.
no.
There's very little progress. Don't give
Can
up.
they move-
Tide
even
only
move
goes
that?
down so that we can rise once again.
Your moon gambit has cost Egypt dearly, El Sayed. Guards, prepare the sarcophagus with the beetles like in the... What the hell is that?
Oh, it's moving. I think it's moving.
Under the water, all of this tugging has loosened the sand, the soil, the rock.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Could it be?
Wait. Okay, they did. The boats on the right, they are
The sound
pushing.
of metal tensing and
I didn't get it.
The ship is beginning to move.
Holy
it is
freak.
coming free from the bank.
The supermoon gives one last howl.
It worked. They pulled the ship from the bank. At the back, at least.
Now, the bow is still wedged in there pretty good, but this is progress. We're halfway to freedom. Keep going. So they did, all morning.
Uh-oh. Oh no, don't touch the crab.
7:30 a.m. The sun is rising. The tugs have been
Yeah,
pulling all
I've got
night.
0 faith in
But the
them
most
at this
difficult
point,
task,
yeah.
freeing the bow of the ship, remains beyond them.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I guess
no.
even the moon has its limits. I don't want to hear it, El Sayed. It wasn't enough. That bow is still stuck. No, Mr. President. They're not saying that the bow is still stuck. They're saying, take a bow. And then something else that rhymes with stuck. I gotta go. They were loading up the missiles for Plan B, as the guys
Oh,
on social
no.
media suggested.
Just...
I lied about the crane thing. This was always the plan, says the Smith guys. You know what, Canterville? I agree. They should just blow us up. What? My career is over now, too. You're the guy who blocked the canal, and I'm the guy who couldn't get it cleared. We've brought instability to the Middle East. But enough, Canterville. I raised your hopes with moon-based promises. But look at the tide. It's low. Low tide. And yet, I am lower still. Canterville looks pensively out the window. And it was
Holy
at that
freak.
moment that he had his character arc. He realized that he was the captain, and the captain is always in charge. Shut up, El Sayed.
Shut up.
We shall continue, regardless of the
Oh,
tide.
God.
Is that not the Egyptian way? Don't you remember the story, El Sayed? That every young Egyptian kid is told about the human pyramid? No. Where there's one guy at the bottom who gives up and we all fall down? Heck, it ain't a triangle if you don't try. We need to be strong, together, like a pyramid. It's what Giza would have wanted. You're right, damn it. Thank you, Canterville. That's the most inspirational speech I've ever heard in my life. I'll never lose my faith again. And even though you're kind of the worst captain I've ever seen, you're still the best friend.
Holy freak. Oh, the crab. Yeah, eat, little one.
So they pressed on all morning, enthusiastically and vigorously tugging away, beating off the fatigue, but to no progress. Okay, everyone, take a break. Copy. We'll have lunch and pick up again in a couple of hours.
Okay.
Then suddenly, one of the Smith guys comes busting into the room. I've got an idea.
Everybody turns and looks at the Smith guy.
Okay.
All right, well, sorry about the boring diagram, but take a look at this. Remember how we emptied the ballast tanks before?
Yeah, of course. Well, now that the ship is half floating, what if we refilled the ones at the back? On this part of the diagram,
yeah, that's a
where the
smart
ship is
idea.
almost
What the
floating.
heck?
That way, it will sink lower here and allow the bow to sit up even higher on the bank. Canterville gives El Said a knowing nod.
I got this. I know a guy who owes me a favor. Please, 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 please.
A few hours later, the ballast tanks.
Guys, I want an emote for this.
Please, 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 please.
A few
Please,
hours later, the
Dying.
ballast tanks were filled. And it worked. The bow lifted ever so slightly. It's working, it's working. And it gets better. It's now 2 p.m. and that means high tide.
Guys, I've got another technical issue. All right, what is it? It's easier if I show you with a drone.
Oh gosh.
Hold on, let me try again. All right, you can see the ship is lodged at the front. The guys are pulling.
No, they
My
have
bank
used a
function.
sandwich.
However, a
A
lot
Subway
of force
sandwich.
is building up here. And what if it were to break free? The sudden release could propel the ship straight across the water with a hell of a lot of momentum. It
Aye.
could span the entire
Holy frick,
canal
I'm getting
and land on
angry.
the opposite bank, only to run aground again. Worse still, it could pin these small tugs in its wake.
No! Why? Why did you destroy the freaking yummy sandwich? I was so angry. You could have given to me. Like, what the heck? No. Guys, I want you to write RIP in the chat. Go. Let's stay silent for 5 seconds for the sandwich. You will be missing. RIP.
Dangerous. To solve this problem, they did a bit of a safety briefing, and they got some rope. 4 ropes, actually,
Okay.
tying the bow of the ship to somewhere on the land. The lines look great, guys. With the contingency in place, the tugs start up again.
Okay.
And about an hour later, at 3:05 p.m., movement.
The bow began to shift.
Holy frick, it's working.
Okay, that's
Guys, we have a
definitely
chance.
This is it. It's working. The ship made a big noise as it accelerated from the bank. And at first, excitement and relief.
The bow was coming free. But uh-oh.
Remember that concern about the overswing? Well, it's happening.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the only source we found for this part of the story was Bloomberg, but they said that it happened and we wanted to
Sandwich,
build
you
it.
should
So
be
this
remembered.
recreation is how we imagine it went. The fourth
Okay, I think our yun has won the pin message for today. Rion, you won the pin message for today.
support ropes take strain. Then, snap.
Oh
One of them
no!
breaks.
No,
Do you think
no.
it's gonna
Please,
hold?
please, please,
I think
please,
it's gonna
please,
hold.
please, please,
Move
please,
those
please,
tugs
please,
out of
please,
the
please,
way.
don't break. Please, 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 please.
Snap. Another rope.
Oh no, please, 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 please,
Captain El
please,
Said,
please, please, please.
it's gonna hold. Get your tug out of the way, but it's gonna hold.
Snap.
Oh no,
A
please, please,
third
please.
rope breaks.
Please, 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 please,
Get
please.
out of the way! Get out of the way!
A single strand
is the only thing holding this ship from swinging all the way to the other bank and being stuck forever without even realizing.
Okay, thank you, but we have to remember that it came at the expenses of the sandwich. Rest in peace, yeah. Rest in peace, Subway sandwich. You will be remember. Every time if I ever go to another country because there is no Subway here, I will buy a sandwich to remember the s- the ship sandwich.
As in, Canterville grabs Al Said's hand and squeezes it tight.
Yeah.
It's gonna hold.
It's gonna
You're a
hold.
madman, Canterville. Mad, passionate about this canal, and I ain't afraid of nothing.
Holy freak,
He said
the
very
glass of
cold back of the lead.
The
coolness.
engines shut off.
The
All
aura
that
glasses.
can be heard is the squeak of tightening rope and the scream of
Wait for me to. Okay.
Sacre bleu, said Abdullah.
But it is slowing down.
Oh, it's slowing down.
It comes to a halt. The final rope held.
Holy freak.
They really did it.
Yeah, they haven't stuck it.
And the Ever Given rested
Oh,
easy
yes.
in the middle of the canal.
Bravo.
Al Said turns to Canterville. Power up the engines. Let's
Bravo,
get
bravo.
your ship moving again. I'm on it, says Canterville. All of the tugboats start honking their horns in celebration.
Okay.
Cheers can be heard from the main dredger, the Mashawa. In fact, they filmed this celebratory video.
Number one. Number
You heard them right,
one.
Mr. President. We did it. We did it. It's
did-
free.
It's-
I told you. All in a day's work.
Egypt does not have nuclear weapons. It relies mainly on Paroscursus and very sharp blades for
The
self-defense.
president takes his finger off the nuke button. Pack it up, boys.
Okay.
I can't believe it. All that digging really must have made a difference. I just... Oh.
Oh no.
Good. Everybody hated that crap.
No
we
way.
did it, Gene. We did it. Gene? Where are you? Captain, who are you talking to? Gene. Captain, there's no Gene on board.
Gene.
Wait a minute.
Genevieve. Ever give it?
No. It's impossible. Gene, wait. Thank you. I'll always remember you, Canterville. And so the canal was clear once again, and chop chop. You still got work to do. By 8 p.m., the workday had not finished for the Suez Canal Authority.
Oh
There's
no.
still a backlog of 400 ships waiting to go through the canal. So Rabbi stands in front of microphones and says, "The canal will be operating around the clock until the queue is cleared." And within a few days, it returned to normal. It was a big accomplishment.
Okay.
Many industry experts thought it would take several months to free the Ever Given. But the crisis was resolved within a mere
Holy freak.
week.
That was intense.
Prepare the
I like
sarcophagus
that.
for the doubters. Even Egypt's president came out and said, "Good job, everybody. You know what? Pizza lunch."
Pizza
And the
lunch.
Suez Canal Authority held a ceremony in honor of the workers who helped to free the ship. And they also made this monument, which you can see on Google Maps.
Ever given grounding monument. Factory free. Condition
But the
apply.
story doesn't end here. A quick note on the helmsman's penis.
Oh no.
Now you, me, and everyone in the press saw that VDR data.
Fragwürdigen Penismanöver genutzt.
But despite how realistic and to scale it was not deliberate. Yes, sheer coincidence. If you watch the VDR data, he really is just dodging the ships, and that's the shape that the path took. So he didn't get in any trouble. The end. Oh, all right. I suppose one more smaller detail.
Okay.
Now that the Ever Given is free, what's going to happen to it? And what's going to happen
Ah, yeah,
to
we
the
still
crew?
have a few minutes.
Well, the Ever Given was tugged over to Great Bitter Lake, where they determined that the ship was seaworthy and not in any urgent need of repair. But it's also going to be impounded.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hey, there's, like, police boats outside. Why? What did you do? This ship and its crew is now subject to the indefinite detention by the authority of the Egyptian government. Until you pay us, the Ever Given may not leave, says the Suez Canal Authority. Yes, we will be holding on to the Ever Given. It's our view that there was no wrongdoing on the part of the Suez Canal Authority or its two pilots, and it was all the crew of the Ever Given, so their ship will be held until the parent company agrees to rightfully pay us for all of the costs incurred. Ruh-roh. Now here's where things get very complicated, and there is a lot of legal mumbo-jumbo. But the crux is this. The Suez Canal Authority says, "Dear Ever Given owners, you owe us $900 million.
What the heck?
And Shoei Kisen Kaisha says, no way. How many yen?
Wait.
And you owe us $900 million.
Well, it's still better than the anti-flood project in the Philippines. if you're going to compare. Like what the heck? One trillion.
Kisen Kaisha says, no way. How many yen is that? No way. So by April 13th, some of the crew was allowed to leave, but a lot of them have to
Yeah,
stay.
you agree, right?
There's a certain nervousness in the air. Large legal battles can go on for a while.
Like, for real, yeah, me and Rion, like we have tried to convert earlier the 1 trillion. It is 14 billion US dollar. Are you this like 900 million? It's only a McDonald's menu compared to that.
Already a bad example of this, just a few dozen kilometers away. The MV Aman.
Oh.
The MV Aman is a much smaller vessel, and it has been abandoned for years, detained by the Egyptian government in 2017 for expired safety equipment.
Oh, frick.
Now, they were told to replace the equipment and pay a fine. However, there was no one to replace the safety equipment or to pay the fine because the shipping company went broke.
Oh, no.
So they just abandoned the vessel.
Oh, no.
There was no way for the legal situation to advance. And that meant that there was no way for the ship to be released.
Put the block on.
Most of the crew had to stay on the ship, and they would keep them there for more than a little while. 13 months.
What the heck? So they've stayed on a freaking ship for one year and 1 month? That is boring as. What the heck?
Before a judge finally decided, all right, look,
that is bad.
With one guy, we'll call him the custodian, and everybody else can go home. Now that custodian was a Syrian man named Muhammad Aisha.
Oh, poor guy.
Look, he's holding the keys. He's holding the keys. You have to stay on the ship now. Everybody else got to leave, but he had to stay. On top of the 13 months he'd already been there,
so
he spent the next 3 years aboard the ship. Quickly, the ship ran out of fuel.
Are you kidding me?
Which
3? No, it's not that.
Meant it's aboard the ship. He'd been there. He spent the next 3 years aboard the ship. Quickly, the ship.
So he's been there for 4 years? Like 13 months plus 3 years? Holy freak. Come on. I think the Egyptian government could have give this man when they have released this man, could have given him some money, because that's a freaking like jail. It's even worse that what the heck?
Ship ran out of fuel, which meant it ran out of power, which meant it ran out of running water.
Holy freak.
No refrigeration either. Food ran out. Every few days, Mr. Aisha would be allowed to swim onto the shore to get food, water, charge his phone, but he was only permitted for about 2 hours until they would tell him to scoot.
Oh no.
Would this be the same fate for the ever
I think they have exaggerated a little bit.
But we do, so let me tell you. A few more weeks passed, and the negotiations continued. You guys had those two bickering pilots. Yeah, but the captain's always in charge. Sorry, who didn't arrange for tugboats while we were going through the canal? Oh, that was you guys. I'm going to put 20,000 containers on one of the largest ships in the world and go double the speed limit, then complain about tugboats. But eventually, they all got together in a big room. And they went, I'm sorry about all those things I said and those emails I sent. I didn't mean it. I was tough on you as well. They embraced. They made amends. They made love.
Disclaimer, they did
And
not
they
make love.
agreed. All right, you can keep
Oh
using
gosh,
the canal, but
this video is
sometimes
killing me.
we get
This is
to go
good.
fishing on the boat. That's fair. That's tough, but that's fair.
Oh, wait.
We get to go fishing on
The figure on the settlement were not disclosed to the public, so we use our imagination.
That's fair. That's tough, but that's fair. They shook on it. It was an Egyptian handshake. They do the thing with the elbow. There was a mummy. This story sucks. By September, the crew was allowed to return home. They only got MV Amand a little bit. And that guy on the MV Amand, he got to go home too.
Oh, finally.
Why not? Get it. He got to go home too.
Thanks,
Why
ATL.
not? Get out of here, you scamp. The Ever Given made its delivery to Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
They did it! All the cargo is here. Although, it wouldn't hurt to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Canterville
Okay, he read that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
continued his career in shipping. It wasn't the end. Maybe just one more for the road. It's a great time to be a cargo ship captain. I can tell you that much. Al Said returned the Lunexicon back to the Sphinx.
The Lexicon.
Thank you, old friend. And the Ever Given had some
Okay.
minor...
The ship was released on June 7, 2021, but because it needed those repairs, it wasn't ready for regular transit until November 2000. Until November, the crew would have watched the ship leave without them, but by November they would be back on
repairs
board.
done to the bow over in
Holy freak, the
Qingdao
damage
Port in
was
China. And then she was
was
ready
big.
to set sail again. The Ever Given was released back into the wild. It sailed into the sunset. Ever since then, global
Okay.
trade has improved. Prices have gone down.
Holy freak, the
economy
EB games.
improved.
Oh
Prices
gosh, the memories. Because here in Italy there is no more AB games.
have gone
Holy freak.
down. The economy flourished once again. Food returned to the supermarkets. Mothers clutched their babes. A litter of puppies.
What the heck?
And peace was finally restored to the Middle East.
The nose.
Forever. The
Oh gosh.
end.
Oh, finally. Oh, that was good. I like it, guy. Did you like the video? Like, did you enjoy it? I hope yes. I enjoyed it so much, even though it is like we're here for 2 hours. Holy freak. That is good. Like, if you want, we can not now, of course, but it has some pretty few video here, but I still didn't watch them. We can watch it next time, maybe. Holy freak, there's a few. Okay. The virus. The virus. Okay. Holy freak. Okay. The other one are little, like, it's not long. They are not long. But we can watch them next time. Yeah. Absolute Chino. Like, right? It is good. Like, it's not, you know, when you're watching documentary, there are parts that it getting more. There, it is like, there are those parts that you will get bored, but it will compare that, but his jokes, it will compensate the boringness, and he's putting, like, he told that at the start of the video that some part are just imagination, but holy freak, how did he write this? How did he compose this video? It's truly amazing with those image and with those with those meme. Like, I enjoyed it. Yeah, by the way, I will, yeah, follow him. The internet historian videos. Maybe I will cut this video. I will put it on YouTube, so everyone can enjoy it. Holy freak, this is good. I like it. And yeah. And right now we should go because we already rate them the schedule. I didn't expect for one video that it will take like how many hours? Like 2 hours and 20 and 30 minutes. Yeah. By the way, Ramen, before we got before we got okay, before we got to watch the internet historian video about the evergreen, we talk about the floods on the Philippines, and yeah. I've shown what the heck. I'll show the riverbanks, the wall that they have made to the riverbanks that they had finished like this 2025, I think, between May and August. They have already crumbled and fallen to pieces. Okay. Yeah, by the way, if you don't have anything to do, please stay on the stream. Please, 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 please. Oh god, the please, please, please. Yeah. It's legendary. I don't know what to say about that. That is cool. Nope. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's see. Holy freak. Okay. And yeah. By the way, I starting to liking this game, to be honest. It's I can talk while I'm playing. Not like the other games. Oh, I'm just kidding. All that I said, it's all BS. Should we take that thing down there? I think not yet. Not yet. It's not easy, but it's not hard. Yeah, it's okay for me. It's already hard, to be honest. But not that hard, that Souls-like hard. It's more like an average hard. It's like playing Kingdom Hearts. Well, no, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts in hard mode, like that kind of hard. Okay, I don't have double jumps, so I think the thing is, I forgot where the hell is the caterpillar. Okay. Holy freak, why? Why do you need to scatter like that? Okay, give me the money. I need the money. Need to buy some maps. Six song, it's like I know. Like I know. I don't know. I still didn't watch the sixth song. Is this a boss? Holy freak! Oh god! Oh god! Holy freak. Oh. Ah, it's a mini boss. No, I don't have any techniques. Okay, so it was a mini boss. Okay, I cannot go there, right? I don't have the ability to go there. Listen. Hoog, order you off. You wield your nail like a club. How much deeper do we have to go? Oh wait, who are you? I see this whole village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I think I wouldn't ever woken. I'm sly. Usually I live in an uneventful life up in Dirtmont. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. Probably the friendliest face left there. And I can thank you properly for your good deeds. You're exploring then. Very brave. Plenty courageous wonder have been lost to the anger of this old cavern. You have your nail through, and I can tell just looking by now how you wield it. Okay. So I need to go up so I can get the rewards, right? Oh, there is no more mini boss. Oh. Okay. Oh. I forgot, my bad. Oh, there is a station here. Train station. Inspect. A door with an open slot. Ah. So I need to. Okay. Holy freak. Can you please stop spawning this? Okay, finally. Okay. And basically, yes, what I wanted to say, I forgot. Ah, yeah, oh, oh. Okay. So I forgot where the freaking caterpillar is. It was here. Okay, well, I shall go to sleep. Oh, no worries. Yeah, good night. It's already almost 2 here. Do not worry about it. I'm just going to play a little bit. Maybe I will end the stream too because it's already late. Oh, by the way, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you all in the stream here. I will search save points and I will continue. And I will continue tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow around still this hour, like around 10, 11. Yeah. Yeah, thank you again. I appreciate you all. I will end the stream na. Maraming salamat. Thank you again for stopping by. This is Panorama and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thank you again. Thank you for the... Sorry. Bye-bye. It's Panorama. I will sign out.